Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. Coming up on the program today, more men are snapping their penises in half than ever before. Plus, 3 holes to fuck. That's the title of the Modern Woman's Manifesto. And screaming bloody buttfucker in the airport is a good way to get thrown out. All coming up today. Distorted View Daily proudly presents great moments in state fair hog calling contests.
Freddy! Freddy! Fred!
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
Is Miss Vagina thinking about Mr. Penis?
This is the biggest watermelon I think I ever seen.
You want to know how I keep my man happy? I let him play with my sister.
ManuaFetish.com.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Tim Henson back here with you for the Wednesday episode. Got a great show for you. I want to take just a quick second and give you a car update. I know some of you care, most of you don't, but I've been dealing with this. It's consumed my life for the last few weeks. I'm happy to announce I got myself a new vehicle. It's a lot like my last car, honestly. Same make and model, just a newer version of it, new color and new trim level. Oh yeah, this motherfucker's all tricked out. And when I say tricked out, this little bitch has mood lighting. My car is now kind of like a basement dweller's gaming PC. You know, it's just all RGB, flashing lights. It's a goddamn epileptic's nightmare up in my Kia. Oh, I can't wait for that first photosensitive idiot to climb in my car and have a seizure. I kind of want to become a Lyft driver just for that to happen. Now I'm trash. I totally understand people who are driving around with the bass so loud, so thumping, it's rattling the windows. It's a real party up in this Seltos. That's a flex, isn't it? Are you guys jealous? I have a Kia Seltos, one of the least expensive compact SUVs on the market, and it was still a nightmare to purchase. Well, lease. I'm leasing this car. I don't really care what you have to say, make fun of me for driving a Kia Seltos, but it's, it's awesome. It's all-wheel drive. It's turbo. And as reluctant as I am to say this, all credit goes to Lord Douche, because he was really the one that said, Tim, you're not happy with the Seltos you have coming. I don't think you're getting the best price. You need to keep looking. And my attitude with these things, at the time I was like, look, it's done. I have $1,000 deposit down on this car. I'm just happy that it's over with. And Lord Douche was like, no, it's never over with. And now I'm paying like, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks a month more than the car I was going to get. And I get like leather motherfucking seats. I got a moonroof or sunroof or whatever. I got my flashing lights. It's top of the line, baby. And the best part is, it's the worst color in the entire fucking world. I call it infection green. You know when you got a cold and you blow your nose and it's like that, like bright yellow with a hint of green? That's the color I got. It's called Star Bright. It's very polarizing, and I love it because it's so ugly. I actually didn't get the car here in Cincinnati. Further proof, Columbus is just a superior city altogether. That's where I found my car. I drove up an hour and a half to Columbus. I got there at 4 o'clock. By 6 o'clock, everything was done. We were on our way home. It was the least painful. I don't know what the fuck is going on down here in Cincinnati, but car dealerships are all assholes here. It was the weirdest experience because it was so different than what was happening here in Cincinnati and also Kentucky where I was looking. I hit probably 5 or 6 dealerships in person, and then that doesn't even take into account the online inquiries. But whatever, I'm happy with the car. You can take a look at the chapter artwork if you want to see my hideous wheels. Come on down to Cincinnati and I'll give you a little spin in it. I can impress you with my mood lighting. I'll suck your big black dick for $5, Daddy. I think we should just move on. Did you guys know a lot of important things happened on January 25th, especially when it comes to women's history? On January 25th, 1890, Nellie Bly, a journalist, completed her around-the-world trip in 72 days. She proved that you could circle the globe in less than 80 days. Quite the navigator there. On January 5th, 1980, Mary Decker became the first woman to run a mile under 4.5 minutes. She did it like in 4 minutes, 17 seconds. A true Gyno-American athlete. These types of achievements, both small and large, have helped women inch ever closer to true equality. Today, we honor modern women who stand on the shoulders of the bitches who came before them. I believe we have a modern day woman who would like to say a few words. Yes, go ahead.
I'm not a person. I'm property.
Oh, right. Well,
I'm 3 holes to fuck, 2 tits to beat.
how fast can you run a mile?
I'm a pathetic, desperate whore. I'm just an object for you to take out your aggression on.
Can't imagine Joan of Arc and Susan B. Anthony would be happy to hear the modern woman talking like this.
I'm so lucky to hurt for you, Master.
Let me play devil's advocate here, I guess. Modern women are so independent, they can choose to live their life any way they want to, including being the property of a man.
I'm whatever you want me to be.
I want you to be the first female U.S. president. Break that glass ceiling, honey. Although I think this video of her tits being bound in rope and words like whore and cocksucker written in Sharpie might come back to bite her. I could see them being used in political ads.
After.
You might have a little trouble understanding her because now she's putting clothespins on her tongue. Oh, and nipples.
Cocksucker.
I think she was saying cocksucker because now she's shoving stuff down her throat.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Okay, if you insist on talking, you can't keep adding clothespins to your tongue, making it very difficult for us.
I bet you're a filthy whore.
That's how women are utilizing their freedom. To be fair, men aren't acting right either.
Master, I'm a total faggot. Let's expose me, ruin me. I beg you.
That's how men are acting today.
I'm a total self-fag. Please ruin my life.
I could do that. I see he provides his phone number, and then he sucks on a fake dick.
I'm a faggot, sir.
Yeah, we know. You just told us to ruin you, and then you gagged on a dildo. We all know exactly what you are.
Expose me, sir.
Yeah, he keeps saying that. He says, ruin me, expose me.
Destroy me, sir. I love you.
I love you too, baby girl. Be home after I get done recording the show. That's my little faglet. He's not worthy of being called a full-blown faggot quite yet. He's just a little piece of shit homo that deserves to be ruined. And I'm going to start with your... Hold on a second.
I'm going to start with your throat. I'm your new master now. I'm Master Lewis. That's not a good name. Master Dante. Yeah, that says my name, Dante. You need a big fat dong stretching your whore mouth open and snaking down your queer gullet. Gag on my tree trunk-sized pecker, bitch boy. You better make me blow my man mayo right quick, or your shit chute's gonna be packed with my veiny fuckstick until I flood your guts with a real man's based paste. Master Dante, out.
Whew, all right. I think I'm horny. What even started this whole thing? I guess I was paying tribute to women's history, so Congratulations, ladies, on the progress you've been making. I'm really bad at these tributes, huh? All right, let's move on. Yesterday on the Sideshow exclusive podcast, I featured a new predator catching channel. Those are always fun, and man, did those guys score big with the catch I played on the podcast. It was amazing. It was a toothless guy who lived with his mother trying to hook up with little boys, and we later find out, it didn't take long to find out. You know, the second you heard him, you had your suspicions, but we found out that he's a little mentally slow. The predator catchers in that video actually became friends with the mother. She invited him into the house. They were all kind of laughing at how stupid her son is. At one point, the kid was like, yeah, I told him I was 15 years old. Then when I show up, he asks me to move my car. I'm like, I'm 15 years old. I can't drive, duh. And the mother's like, that's hilarious. Yeah, I got a real brain-dead mongoloid living with me. It was pretty great. They recently did a collaboration with another predator catching group called Dads Against Predators, or DAP. They met up with a child molester at a Target, and Dads Against Predators do things a little different. They're kind of scary. They're not professional in the least. They get right up in the pedophiles' faces, and they're like, I wish I had a knife. I'd hold it right up to your throat and start slicing down. And then I'd crawl inside of you, wearing your worthless fucking skin as a jacket. I mean, it makes for good YouTube viewing, but I thought the point of all of this was to collect information, evidence, chat logs, and then turn that all over to the cops. Because it's great. It's great fun to scare a pedophile, but the second you leave, they're going to go back to wanting to fuck a toddler.
Hi, Galileo 2233.
Right. Get the cops involved. Get them behind bars. That's what you want. Here's a little clip of the pedophile interrogation at Target.
Look at you. Look at that look in your face. You're a Columbus, Ohio pedophile.
Good one.
You're going to meet a 13-year-old boy after calling it super hot. You said it's hot, right? I really don't need to put no words in your mouth. You done dug yourself a fucking grave with your own words. Because you're a sick motherfucker. You're a nasty motherfucker. You're a evil motherfucker. You gross, you're a demon. So it's been a year?
Demon?
It's been a year you've been feeling like a demon?
You've been thinking about this shit.
You've been feeling like a demon for a year? Excuse me, everybody!
Stop.
What the fuck you gonna do, bitch? What you gonna do to me? You ain't gonna do shit. Are you?
These pedophile catchers are the grossest looking guys, by the way. Tatted up, letters on fingers, that wispy, dirty, pubic-like facial hair. I guess that's what you kind of want in a pedophile hunter. You want an imposing, stinky figure.
Excuse me, everybody!
Extortion.
What do I want from you? I don't want nothing from you. I want to ruin your life. You're a piece of shit. I'm gonna ruin your life.
We just want to tell everybody.
I'm gonna ruin your life. Excuse me, everybody. This man's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for sex. Excuse me, everybody.
Now the pedophile is running through the Target. I think that's pretty incriminating right there. If you're not a pedophile and someone screams that you are, you're not gonna run away from them. You're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? How dare you call me that? I know this pedo is not saying it, but the way he's running screams, oh, you caught me!
Excuse me, everybody!
Asshole!
This man's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for sex!
Fucking leave me alone!
Excuse me, everybody!
It's hard to hear, but the pedophile is screeching, leave me alone!
Excuse me, everybody! This man's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for sex!
The chase continues into the parking lot, and I know a lot is going on right now, but the pedophiles really need to think about their strategy. You run to your car, they're gonna get your license plate number. That's why I'm always advising pedophiles to pick up a secondary skill, like hot wiring cars or Grand Theft Auto, that type of thing. You never know when you're gonna have to put those competencies to use. By the way, the pedophile hunters are loving this. They're having the time of their life.
Get in the car, baby!
Yeah!
Get in the car, dude!
Away from me.
Man.
Honda Accord, the car of choice for pedophiles.
Get out of here, bitch!
I do kind of like these guys. They're winning me over quickly. I like that there's different types of predator catchers. Like the ones we featured yesterday, those are like catchers who want to be everyone's friend. It's like good cop, bad cop. Those were the good cops. These guys are the bad cops. They have no problem receiving a suspension for beating the fuck out of these perps. Totally worth it, you know? Those kind of cops. They don't play by the rules.
JK! 8, 6, 7, 9.
Wow. That child molester peeled the fuck out. Good job, Dap. Moving on, I have got a clip here of an infuriating woman working out at the gym. What makes this clip infuriating is she notices a guy behind her. He's off to the side. She thinks that he's creeping on her.
That makes that bucket shit. I hate this. I hate this. I hate when there's weirdos. It makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah, she said weirdos, they make me so uncomfortable. Now, he's on a machine. He's behind her and off to the side. So, yeah, she's kind of like in his line of sight.
Feral, like fucking feral.
One thing I immediately noticed, and someone else noticed this as well, he's probably looking at her in part because he's wondering if she's insane, because she's talking to herself loudly. Feral, feral, feral. It's hard not to stare at crazy people. One, because they're so damn interesting, and two, you never know when they're gonna fucking flip out. And she's lifting weights. She could throw those things at him, you know? He doesn't want his head cracked open. As she's putting more weights on the bars, you know, those plates, he actually is walking by and asks if he can help her do that.
Excuse me? You don't have to do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though. See what I mean?
I see that you're coming off as an uppity, cunty bitch. Maybe this chick has had to deal with a lot of creepers in her time, but nothing he did seemed out of line. He actually seemed kind of helpful because she was struggling trying to get those weights onto the bar. Now, a gym bro replied to this particular video, and he puts it better than I can because I don't live in that world. I mean, you've seen me. My body's a fucking mess. It's disgusting.
There is a big difference between staring at somebody and simply looking or glancing at them. You're also taking a video with your camera pointed directly at him, and you're talking to yourself. He's probably watching you wondering, what is she doing? I know I would.
Right. The loudest thing she was saying was feral, feral, feral over and over. This guy probably thought she had Tourette's or something. He just wanted to make sure she was okay. Not having an episode.
Also, you talk about, why would this man come over and help me load my plates? Well, if you watch the video, he sees that you struggle putting plates on the other side.
Yes!
And I saw the comment where you guys talk about this was a man trying to help out a woman because a man would never help a man. That's not true. This is not misogynist. I've been in the gym for 20 years. I can't tell you how many times I've helped men and women.
Oh, I hope this woman felt like absolute garbage after watching this video. It is refreshing for a change to have a man schooling a woman and him not it's not mansplaining. It's just calling out some dumb bitch for her bullshit.
But it's very sad that you took an act of kindness, this man doing something for you, being kind, and turned him into a creep at the gym, talking about how you want to rip his reproductive organ off, he can't produce, and that natural selection should take him out?
Even if he was staring at you, that does seem a bit excessive.
Trying to make yourself out to be a victim, which you're not. There are women harassed in gyms. You're not one of them.
Yeah, don't flatter yourself, honey. No one's gonna be hitting on you at the gym. You got some work to do until that happens.
You need to do better.
Oh, that's gotta be the part that killed her. Actually, she's getting dragged on her TikTok account. She disabled comments for her most recent videos and deleted her version of the workout video. That's okay. People on TikTok are smart. They just go to the oldest video that actually has comments enabled, and they say shit like, do better, feral, feral, feral. Joey Swole, I guess that's the guy, his comments have more likes than your entire video. You better watch out. The wall is staring at you. In this particular video, she's just like in a bedroom standing next to a wall. One person said they want an apology video with tears. They want her to cry. I do too. There you go. Just another woman getting dragged on TikTok for her stupidity. I got to say thanks to Great Big Pete. He sent in a video on our Discord. This is another airport freak out. This gave me some real bloody fuck you, bloody fuck you vibes. Although I think it's just like one Indian dude.
Get the fuck out of me. Tell this guy to fuck away. I'm going to hit him now. Tell him to move. Get the fuck away, you faggot.
And we're off and running. I don't know what this particular airline has done to anger this man, One employee in particular is annoying him because, that's the one he's calling a faggot. The other employee is trying to defuse the situation or just make him leave the airport. Not sure. Let's take a listen.
Get the fuck away, you faggot! You butt fucking fucker! Butt fucker! Butt fucker! Butt fucker! Woman with a dick! Woman with a dick! Woman with a dick!
Man, if we can clean up the audio, we could make some killer remixes here.
What's happened to your fucking police? Where are your fucking police?
The next thing he says perplexes me. He's in America. This guy is in an American airport. He is not white. He is very, very brown. And he says this shit.
You think any police officer would dare touch me?
Do you think any police officer would dare touch me? Yeah, I think it's going to be more than a light touch. If history is any indication, you're probably going to get choked out by the end of this video.
No, I'm not having you see. I don't care. I don't listen to you. Get the fuck away from me. He's not going in. Shut up!
Well, now the police have arrived, and that's who he's telling to shut up. So the cop just walks behind this guy and tries to handcuff him.
I'm telling you, man, you lay your hands on me, you're going to regret it.
Well, his hands are already on you. Oh, the Indian dude turns around and socks the police officer in the face.
There we go.
And wow, it did not take long for people to rush and tackle this guy. Aside from a couple of moans, we don't really hear from the Indian guy anymore. He is, I think he gets choked out, as predicted. Except for the... Yeah, he's just sort of lying on the floor at the end of the video there. He's taking a nap. Thank you very much, Great Big Pete, for that. Right now, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news. Yesterday was a Sideshow exclusive program, and tomorrow I'll be doing another one. If you would like to hear them, you got to sign up, become a member of the Sideshow. Memberships are very inexpensive, only $6.99 a month, even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. When you sign up, you get a personalized, password-protected RSS feed. That's the thing that you would plug into your podcasting app. That way you'll get all of the free shows and all of the exclusive programs all in one convenient feed. The Sideshow works with most, not all, podcasting apps. Few of them don't play nice with like the password protected aspect of it. That's okay because plenty of podcast apps do play nice with the Sideshow. And of course, you can always get the episodes on the website itself. Or if you don't want to bother with feeds and stuff, there are other ways to get Sideshow access. If you happen to use Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you can sign up right in those apps. Super easy, super convenient. For more information on that, check out distortedview.com. And of course, superfreaksideshow.com membership start at only $6.99 a month, even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. Thank you so much to all of my Sideshow members. You support the show, and more importantly, me. You keep this thing going. Love you guys. There are other ways to help support the show. We've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. You can pledge as little as $1 over there. Every little bit helps, but if you pledge at least $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And I believe we do have some patrons. We'll be playing at the end of the show today. Right now, though, let's get into the news. First story I have for you. Some concerning statistics involving men and their penises, especially if you live in the UK. The number of people who have injured their penises during sex is on the rise. I bet it is. Get it? Dick. Rise. Although these penises are snapped, so those cases are rising at a severe angle. What do you think's going on? Are penises just more fragile? Men are getting weaker, so why not their dicks? Makes sense. Maybe it's something in the water or diet, or maybe men are just having more aggressive sex. Aggressive and careless. It's reported surgeons repaired 169 fractured cocks in the last 12 months alone. That's already 46 more than the year before. Experts claim this may indicate more men are using Viagra, to try and up their chances of performing. The majority of procedures are being carried out on men in their 30s, even though 2 people in their 70s also had painful problems last year. To repair the penis, it has to be cut to enable medics to stitch the tear. It may seem pretty painful, but it turns out more people have experienced the numbing problem over the past 12 months, and it said it's more likely to occur when a couple take on certain positions in the bedroom. Yes, of course, cowgirl or reverse cowgirl. Everyone knows that. The woman's bopping up and down on that thing. It pops out. She crashes down on it the wrong way. I'm surprised the number isn't like 95%. 95% of penis injuries is because of cowgirl or reverse cowgirl. It has to be. That should be considered the forbidden position. I know it sounds fun, guys, but it's too risky. Just fuck the normal way. Your wiener will thank you. Ting! According to the Irish Sun, London-based consultant urologist Gordon Murr said such breaks can take place during romps when the penis comes out but gets bent when it attempts to reinsert. Yeah, of course. He said this can commonly happen when the woman is in an on-top position. Gordon added, most men feel a pop or a crack. Oh God, that noise has got to just reverberate throughout your entire body. You're never going to forget the sound of that. It will haunt you for the rest of your life. There's also usually bruising. The penis can look like an eggplant. If untreated, erectile dysfunction or scarring can cause serious long-term problems. Rob Andrews, 32, of Liverpool, snapped his penis during a Viagra-fueled romp with partner Isabella Wolf. Like, did they really have to use their full names? Oh, I bet you Rob here was like, you're going to give me an alias, right? And the reporter said, no, we're going to use your real name. Oh, how about just my first name? Because I got friends and family that read your rag. I don't want them knowing it's me. And the reporter was like, okay. And then they did him dirty. Seriously, if this were you, and you had a massive cock malfunction that required medical intervention, and as you're recovering weeks later, you get a knock on the door and it's a journalist for a newspaper. And he's like, we're doing stories on weird, gross things that can happen to your penis. We heard your dick got mangled when your girlfriend was bouncing on you. We'd like to feature you heavily in this story. Would you agree? No, there's no upside for you. Unless you're 12 years old and a complete idiot. I'm gonna see my name in the newspaper. I really made something of myself. You had a freak pee-pee accident. Let's not get carried away. And by the way, it's not like you get paid to be interviewed by the news. Anyway, Rob Andrews, 32, snapped his penis off. He lives at 1973 Weatherby Lane. Oh, they published his full address, too. Anyway, his girlfriend said, I jumped on top of him and heard a crack. At the hospital, x-rays confirmed a penis break. Fortunately, it's recovered. Yeah, we're all breathing a sigh of relief there. All right, second story we have for you today. Walt Disney World has closed its famous Splash Mountain water ride, Magic Kingdom attraction that for years had been criticized for having racist roots. But not everyone is happy to see the ride go.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That definitely tracks. I could see Meade getting all upset over this. I'm sure he would be down at Disney World protesting if there weren't just so many bridges he'd have to cross to get down to Florida. That's one of my favorite pieces of Meade trivia. He's afraid of bridges. He has canceled hotel bookings because he found out that the hotel was near a bridge that he was going to have to cross. He's lost deposits. The hotels were like, your deposit is non-refundable. I don't care. I don't want to tell you how to run your business because I'm a Southern gentleman and all. But you really should warn guests before they book that your building is near a bridge. This is information people need. All right, Meade, calm down. He gets very worked up when it comes to bridges. Now, if you've ever ridden Splash Mountain, you might be wondering, why is it so racist? I don't remember it being racist. Well, the closing of the 30-year-old ride, which Princess Diana visited in 1993, little trivia tidbit for you, follows years of calls for change because it features several characters from Disney's 1946 film Song of the South, which most of us haven't even seen because Disney is hiding it from us. It's not available on Disney Plus or anything. They want to pretend that movie never happened. It featured racist stereotypes, as did every movie from 1946. The film was set on a plantation. That's kind of racist. It features an elderly black man known as Uncle Remus. that just sounds racist, who tells traditional African-American folk tales to white children cared for by black servants. A little problematic, I guess. Walter White, not that Walter White, the black Walter White, not the Walter White that manufactures meth or whatever. Walter White, the former executive secretary of the NAACP, said the film helps to perpetuate a dangerously glorified picture of slavery. That's kind of what we say about Meade, huh? He helps perpetuate a dangerously glorified picture of slavery.
Well, Tyrone's standing there with his pants hanging down. He's got 12 baby mamas all over town. And do Black Lives Matter when they go splatter? They're killing each other every day. You won't see it on the news. It doesn't fit the narrative. What more can I say?
Don't look at me, man. This is not my song. This is Meade Skelton's shit single, Black Lives Matter. In March of 2020, Disney executive chairman Bob Iger confirmed the film would not appear on the streaming service and said it's not appropriate in today's world. That June, Disney announced Splash Mountain would be reimagined as Tiana's Bayou Adventure, all right, based on Disney's first black princess, featured in the 2009 film The Princess and the Frog. 3 years ago, a Change.org petition was created demanding the ride be placed with a ride dedicated to The Princess and the Frog. It garnered more than 21,000 signatures. That's apparently all it takes to get a ride made over there at Disney World. Well, there was actually a counter petition to save Splash Mountain that attracted more than 99,000 signatures. Still, Disney decided to make the change. Splash Mountain is no stranger to controversy. In 2018, it made headlines when Walt Disney World banned a man who wrote it while holding up a Trump 2020 sign. You can still get a little taste of Splash Mountain. I mean, I would not literally taste this, but water from the Splash Mountain ride is popping up on eBay. This past Monday, the water had already been drained from Splash Mountain. People waited for hours in line over the weekend to take one last ride. Still, some can't let the ride go. Water from the final days of operation is selling on eBay for premium prices. One jar of Splash Mountain water is up for bid, going for $150. The description reads, well, yeah, I mean, the thing is you can set the starting price to anything you want. I mean, it doesn't mean people are going to pay it. Don't worry. I'm going to do a search and we'll get to the bottom. We'll see what people are really bidding on this shit. Disney Splash Mountain water, $122.23. Limited 4 ounces. Water captured from Disney Splash Mountain on 122, the last day of the ride. We have a limited amount. One for auction, the others a buy it now. I wonder if it has that smell. If you've ever been to Disney World and you've ridden a water ride, the Disney water rides have a very distinct smell. It's not bad. It's weird. Does anyone know what that is? Has anyone done any research on that? I mean, it's got to be how Disney is treating the water, maybe to make sure that bugs aren't flying around, because it is Florida. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what would make it smell like that. Regardless, on eBay, yes, there is one for $149. Another jar is selling for $25 or best offer. So I don't know why anyone would choose the $149 buy it now option. Also, one is going for $81. That has 23 bids on it. So there are idiots willing to part money. $19.99, $60, or $100 buy it now. Someone is selling a baggie of a Ziploc bag of water for $7.50. That has 2 bids. Some of these auctions actually has someone holding a jar next to the Splash Mountain sign at Disney World. So they got the water there. Others are just jars of water. Prepare to be scammed. Because again, Disney water has a very distinct smell. You're going to know if you've been scammed. Speaking of scam, there's always that one eBay auction. So there's people selling water from $9 to $100 or whatever. And then there's the final auction displayed. $25,000. Buy it now. And if you read carefully, that the scam is even more scammy. You get a Splash Mountain bag, a Ziploc bag, and then tap water from my sink. Not even in a jar. It's in a Ziploc bag. All right, final story we have for you today. This one comes from Canada. A 31-year-old woman is charged with several offenses after Winnipeg police say she set off a firecracker inside of a crowded restaurant and then stole a pizza. It's the perfect crime. That was smart. It's almost like she took my class on doing crimes. set a firecracker off. You create a diversion when everyone's trying to figure out what that loud noise is. And those sparks, you grab the pizza and you run. Then she carjacked a taxi. I don't think we covered that in my course. She really should have had her ride figured out before she committed the crime, you know? You got to have your ducks in a row. And sure enough, it's the carjacking. That was the beginning of her downfall. I mean, she GTA 5'd this motherfucker. Get the fuck out of the car. Like, you know, she pulled the guy out, I guess, because he wasn't in the taxi, but he was dragged. Yeah, she carjacked a taxi and dragged the driver. Officers were called at around 3 a.m. Sunday to River Avenue and Osborne Street in the city's Osborne Village area about the stolen cab. That's where they found the 54-year-old taxi driver suffering from upper body injuries. They were told a woman had attempted to get a ride from him, but she was asked to get out after becoming belligerent. Oh, okay, now that makes sense. When the driver, you know, why was she so upset? She got pizza. Should put her in a good mood, right? Free pizza. When the driver stepped out of the vehicle, that was a boneheaded move right there. The woman got into the driver's seat and drove away. Rookie mistake, right? Dragging the cab driver approximately 10 meters. He was taken to the hospital in stable condition. Meanwhile, other officers spotted the stolen cab being driven around the area. I wonder if she was eating the pizza while driving the cab around. She's just living her best life. They followed the cab until it became stuck in a snowbank. The woman driving the stolen cab then ran, but was quickly caught and arrested. She's not the healthiest, after all. She was eating a whole fucking pizza. Police then linked her to a restaurant robbery, which happened on Osborne Street, just south of River, shortly before the carjacking. The woman had demanded food at the restaurant, holding a firecracker as a threat. When she was denied, she lit the firecracker inside the restaurant and ran off with the pizza. Good girl. There were no injuries reported in the restaurant robbery. The 31-year-old woman is charged with 2 counts of robbery, plus possession of a weapon and failing to comply with prior court orders and conditions. So there you go. That's what's happening in Canada and your world today, freaks. Do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of ya. Alrighty, I love to hear from you, freaks, and there are many ways to contact the show at DistortedView.com. I'm all over social media at DistortedView on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook.com/DistortedViewShow, yada, yada, yada. You know all the ways to contact me. All right, let's check in with some patrons here first. Go right ahead.
Timothy James Henson, this is Swing Toilet. I haven't called in a little while. Got out of my shitty job, kind of drifted for a minute. Finally caught up on shows. Everything is going good so far. Something I wanted to tell you. Me and my boyfriend we're going to Texas.
Oh, no.
We're going to Texas.
You're going to get lynched or something.
We're going
you better
to
be
Texas.
Here
Here we come.
You a twink.
Anyways, we're going to Austin. And
okay. You'll be okay in Austin.
2 months, I think. 2 months and a few days. I haven't seen him since September, so I'm very, 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 very fucking...
Wait, who are you going to see in Austin? I missed that. Hold on, I'm sorry.
I haven't seen him since September, so I'm very, very...
Wait, who haven't you seen? What the fuck is going on?
Very fucking excited. 2 months, I think. Going to Austin in 2 months, I think. 2 months and a few days. I haven't seen him since September, so I'm very, 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 very fucking excited.
Well, you haven't seen your boy? I'm confused.
Yes, I will be contacting you closer to them, requesting that you play the song for me. So, anyway, keep up the good work.
Okay. All right, great. Well, I will do that. You need to explain yourself better, though. I don't understand your whole arrangement. Like, is your boyfriend in Texas? Are you going with him? Like, do you live together, but you're going to Texas? I don't understand. Whatever.
Good day, mate. It's me, Gauntlet, your favorite Australian listener, calling to ask you if you and Lord Douche have installed the bidet lately.
Oh.
Have you installed the bidet, Timmy Boo?
I have not. It is sitting, like, I see it every day as I walk past the bathroom. It's still in the box. Look, you have to understand, with everything going on, you know, with the car, but then before the car, the Butterbell situation, I don't have a lot of fight in me right now. You have to let me recharge. Recharge. You have to let me recharge a bit before I start another battle.
Hey, Timmy Boo. It's Bill.
Oh, Bill.
I'm wondering one thing.
Yeah.
Where is Spiral Hamfucker?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him in, a month or two, maybe?
I haven't heard from Spiral Hamfucker in a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of people haven't heard from him in a long time.
Well, some of them are dead.
A lot of newbies calling in. I mean, other than Haley's comment. But, yeah.
Yes, Haley's comment is a fixture of Distorted View Daily. As for Spiral Hamfucker, Spiral, you have been summoned. Show yourself.
Well, I had to re-record this voicemail.
Uh-oh.
Because in the last one I sent to you, I said the N-word way too much. And so I'm going to try to not do that. No promises. But if I get cut off in traffic, it might happen. Anyway, I heard you needed more voicemails, so I decided to write you a song, and it goes like this.
Okay, is it just going to be the N-word over and over? I'm not interested.
1, 2, 3, 4. Gay retard, gay retard.
Okay.
Gay,
I'll allow that.
Gay retard, gay retard. That wasn't my best singing, but
catchy though. I'll give you that.
That's just the chorus, so maybe you could write me a verse or something. Maybe it could be I went down to the store, saw this fucking gay. He was retarded.
Okay. I'm going to cut you off right there. Don't call into my voicemail line and say, hey, I wrote you a song, and then you've only really written 2 words. You're just singing gay retard over and over. And then, on top of it all, you want me to write the verses of this song, which is really about calling me mean names. Besides, when it comes to gay music, you can't top. Sorry, made me laugh. You can't top Grant McDonald. And yes, of course, he's got some new music. Every week, I think he's posting new music on Spotify. This is from 2023. This song's called Deep, Deep, Deep.
Gonna get you in the burn and fuck you all day long, cowboy.
Burn?
Strip naked, cowboy. Lift that bubble butt in the air. You're gonna get fucked, cowboy. Gonna fuck your virgin hole, cowboy. Yeah, lick this big haired cock up and down, up and down, up and down. Gonna feed you cum, cowboy. No, you want cum. No, you want cum. Suck the big haired cock deep, 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 deep.
Hey, that's the title of the song. This is a good one. I like it because you can really hear his voice.
Down your throat, cowboy. Oh yeah, your mouth loves sucking cock, cowboy. Yeah, cowboy, you love big haired cowboy cocks deep inside your butthole.
Butthole. He's got a weird way of speaking, like an accent.
Yeah, your butt wants this big haired cock deep inside you. Deep, 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 deep.
All right, that's enough of that. If you want to hear the entire song, again, it's called Deep, 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 and it's on one of his newer albums posted this year called Ram Ranch Thanks Doja Cat. I think he just included the words Doja Cat because people will search for Doja Cat and then come across Ram Ranch. Grant McDonald is a master of search engine optimization. Maybe he's hired an SEO specialist. I don't know. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the program. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-66. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
Excuse me, everybody. This man's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for sex.
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Tomorrow's episode is going to be Sideshow exclusive. If you want to hear it, you got to sign up. Superfreaksideshow.com. It's worth it, I promise. Otherwise, I will see you back on Friday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Okay, I was just wondering to get a possible opinion if I sounded all Negro.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.